Alena had always believed that life punished the early risers. At 30, she was a single mother to 6-year-old Mia, working as a paralegal by day and doing bookkeeping for small businesses at night. Her body was still beautiful, but her eyes had hardened into something sharp and watchful. Her sister Sophia was the opposite. At 19, the girl moved like sunlight, soft, careless, and warm. People turned when she entered a room. Alena had raised her after their mother died, and for years that had been enough. Until it wasn't. The threat arrived in the form of Marcus Hale. 21 years old, heir to Hale Capital, and stupidly in love with Sophia. He had met her at a university fundraiser where Sophia was working as a volunteer. Within 6 weeks, he was coming to their small apartment with flowers, taking Sophia to places Alena had only seen in magazines, and speaking about a future that made Alena feel physically sick. One Thursday evening, Marcus came to the apartment. He wore a navy sweater that probably cost more than Alena's rent. In his hands was a small velvet box. He wanted to do it properly. He asked Alena for permission to marry Sophia. While Sophia was in the shower, Marcus sat across from Alena in their cramped living room and spoke with quiet sincerity. "I know we're young," he said. "But I've never been more sure of anything. I love your sister. I want to build a life with her. I want to take care of all of you, Mia, Sophia. You'll never have to struggle again." Alena smiled the way she had learned to smile at difficult clients. "You seem like a good young man, Marcus. But Sophia is only 19. She hasn't even lived yet." Marcus frowned, confused. "She told me she wants this." "Of course she does," Alena said softly. "She's a romantic. Just like I was at her age." That night, after Marcus left, Alena made Sophia a cup of chamomile tea and sat her down on the couch. Mia was already asleep. "You know I love you more than anything, right?" Alena began. Sophia nodded, eyes shining with nervous excitement. Alena reached out and tucked a strand of hair behind her sister's ear, the same gentle gesture she'd used when Sophia was 8 and afraid of thunder. "I need to tell you something." Woman to woman. Sophia's smile faltered. "Marcus came to talk to me while you were showering. He said some things when I asked him hard questions. About why he's rushing this." "What did he say?" Alena looked down at her tea as if it pained her to speak. "He said he needs to marry young to clean up his image. His father is threatening to freeze his trust fund unless he settles down with a wholesome girl. He told me you're perfect for the role because you're young, beautiful, and uncomplicated." His exact words were, "She's not like the girls I usually date. She won't make too much noise." Sophia's face went pale. Alena continued, her voice gentle, almost mournful. "When I asked if he truly loved you, he laughed and said, 'Love is what you feel after the wedding. For now, she's exactly what I need on paper.' Then he realized he'd said too much and tried to backtrack. Tears welled in Sophia's eyes. He said that. "I wish I was lying, baby. But I've seen this before. Rich boys like him don't marry girls from our side of the city. They use them. I let myself be used once. I won't let it happen to you." Sophia cried for a long time. Alena held her, stroking her hair, murmuring that she was protecting her. That she deserved better. That one day she would meet a man who actually saw her worth. The next day, Sophia sent Marcus a long message ending things. She was cruel in it, exactly the way Alena had carefully suggested would hurt him enough to make him stay away. She accused him of using her, of being ashamed of her, of treating her like a prop. She told him never to contact her again. Marcus tried. He called, he showed up at her campus, he even came to the apartment once. Each time, Alena was there, kind but firm, telling him that Sophia needed space, that she was devastated, that he should respect her wishes. After 3 weeks, he stopped trying. 6 months later, Alena watched her sister from the kitchen. Sophia had become quieter. She smiled less. She had dropped out of her art classes and now worked full-time at a cafe. At night she helped Mia with homework and went to bed early. The light in her had dimmed. Alena told herself this was necessary. She had caught Marcus looking at Sophia that night like she was the only thing in the world. The kind of look no one had ever given her. The kind of future no one had ever offered her. And if Alena couldn't have that future, then Sophia couldn't have it either. Some nights, when the guilt gnawed at her, Alena would sit on the edge of her bed and whisper to herself, "I protected her." She would have been miserable in that world. They would have eaten her alive. But deep down, in the part of herself she never visited after midnight, Alena knew the truth. She hadn't protected Sophia. She had simply refused to watch her little sister rise above her. One rainy Tuesday, a letter arrived at their apartment. Thick cream paper. Hail capital letterhead. Alena opened it before Sophia got home from work. It was from Marcus's mother. Dear Sophia. My son has not been the same since you ended things. He refuses to believe you truly meant the things you said. After doing some painful digging, I have come to believe someone may have interfered with your relationship. Marcus still loves you. If there is any part of you that still feels the same, please contact him. If not, I will never bother you again. But you deserve to know that my son wanted to marry you because he believed you were the best thing that had ever happened to him, not for image, not for his father, but because he saw his entire future in your eyes. A mother knows when her son is lying. He wasn't lying about you. Alena stared at the letter for a long time. Then she walked to the stove, turned on the burner, and burned it to ash. When Sophia came home later, smelling of coffee and rain, Alena kissed her forehead and said, "You look tired, sweetheart. Let me make you some tea." Sophia gave her sister the same trusting smile she'd been giving her since she was a child. "Thank you, Alena. I don't know what I'd do without you." Alena smiled back, soft and warm. "Neither do I.